Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Sharknado here, and today we got another top 10 countdown for you guys, but this time, guys, it's going to be a little bit different. In anticipation of Black Ops 3 and where you can make your own custom camos, we actually decided to go out and look for the top 10 custom camos in Call of Duty. And you guys might be wondering what we mean by that. So, for you console guys, you haven't really had custom camos before besides the DLC ones, but for the people who played Call of Duty on PC, it was actually really easy to just sort of change the camo on your gun. You know, it was just sort of a file you could edit or replace with another image. And so people have been doing it since Modern Warfare 2, basically, just making custom camos and putting it on their gun and taking pictures of it. So, what we have for you guys today, we looked all through the internet and we found a couple of these really nice pictures. We didn't rank them in any particular order because they're all just sort of cool and nice. If you guys have any that you know are really cool, make sure to talk about them in the comment section below and pick your favorite from the video as well in the comment section. So, you know, these definitely might not be the top 10. I mean, there's hundreds of thousands of these out there, but these were the coolest ones we could find with a couple hours of searching. So, let's get right into it. And coming up, the first camo, we have this nice little MW2 thing, and these are all going to be pictures, guys, by the way, because we can't really, you know, get gameplay with these, but you can see right there, this MW2 is sort of like a variation on the fall camo. Like, there's all these sort of red, white, black, yellow, orange splotches. It's kind of like fall, but way more vibrant and a lot cooler. I think that'd be a really cool camo to put in the game, you know, like, there's a lot of problems with the default camos, is that they're sort of just bland and not too nice, but this is sort of a nice take on the MW2 fall camo. So, moving on to the next one, we got this, you know, greenish black electric thing on the Ripper, I believe, from Call of Duty Ghost. And you guys will see there's some, you know, Twitter and some logos and stuff. We did get permission from all those guys, so don't worry about it. If you'd like to go check them out, their links are going to be on the screen. So, you know, it's this really cool, like, green sort of neuron camo with, like, it's sort of a cross between the Tiger and sort of Afterlife, except with this nice green hue to it. Really cool. You know, and a lot of these tend to be sort of just improvements on camos that ended up being in the games. But let's go right on to the next one. This one's another one from MW2. It's sort of this cool, like, combo abstract camo, but it's a little bit different because it's really light and sort of pastel color-y. Really cool. You know, it's something that it wouldn't really camouflage you in any situation whatsoever unless you're playing, like, My Little Pony or something, but it still would be really cool to kind of run around with and, you know, use and put that on your gun. So we're going to move right on to the next one here. This is really cool. I believe that's the Maverick that it's showing from Ghost. It's probably the Maverick. And it's sort of this red camo, or it's like a red tiger, but reverse. So, like, usually with red tiger, you have this red base with sort of black stripes on it, but this is like a black base with all these sort of little red stripes and the red highlights everywhere and all that kind of stuff. Really cool. I mean, just looking at these, you know, I wonder how many cool camos people are going to come up with in Black Ops 3, and I really hope that, you know, there's actually some sort of way to share those camos or, like, publish them and post them. That'd actually be a really cool thing. Maybe I'll go write that down idea and give it to them. But let's go right on to the next one. We got this sort of galaxy-looking camo. I mean, you guys can see these stars and, like, sort of supernovas and things like that, you know, and they do have this camo, I believe, in Ghosts, actually, on the Ripper, but this just looks like a cooler version of it, more vibrant, more bright. Definitely would have been cool to have in the game. Now, moving on to this one on the Barrett and from MW2. I mean, look at that. That's like sort of like that, you know, greenish neuron camo we had before, but it's almost like a, you know, you put this like green electric fence onto your gun and sort of wrapped it around and all that. I mean, these look so cool, guys, and I'm really curious to see if you guys have any, you know, even better ones or anything like that. So make sure you do leave a comment about A, your favorite one, and B, if you know of any cool ones. You know, you can see if you can link it. I'm not actually sure if you can link stuff in YouTube comments, but if not, you know, just describe it. But moving on to the next one here, we got this sort of racing flag camo. This is actually one of the, I know it's a calling card from Black Ops 2. I believe it's the Octane calling card. You know, the camo is actually different, but the calling card looks like this, where it's kind of sort of the waving flag. So that's actually really cool, you know, to have that sort of flag pattern on it. And it's interesting that they didn't really put it on the entire gun. They just sort of put it on the top and on the magazine. Really cool. So we're coming up into the last couple here, guys. Now, this one is a little bit funny. It's a little bit blurry, sorry about that, but it's the Hello Kitty camo. I mean, who wouldn't want Hello Kitties on their gun? You know, it's basically like the cat camo from Black Ops 2, but way more culturally appropriate. I mean, this is where it's at, guys. You know, I want this camo right now. If I could have one, I'd have that. But moving on, again, we got this sort of Afterlife-y camo, but in MW3, and it's a little bit lighter blue and a little bit brighter. I'm not sure, actually, if it'd be moving around and things like that, but it also has some sort of text on the side and things. Really cool. And, guys, we got the last one here, and it's basically a reimagination of the Pack-a-Punch camo from Black Ops 2 in MW3. I mean, that's on the PKP, and we got a couple images here for you guys, actually, the PKP and the RSAS and the Chicom, but this is really cool, you know, and all of these together, you know, makes you realize sort of how interesting and how much could be done if the developer sort of left some stuff up to the players, you know, especially with camos and emblems and things like that. So, you know, hopefully there's some way to share camos in Black Ops 3. I know I'm going to spend hours on that game just making really cool camos. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to drop a comment letting me know which one was your favorite. My name is Destructinator, and I'm out. Peace.